Alrighty, this is JP. That's my nickname I'm going to use for making these videos. My name is Jason Pierce. At one time I was well over 600 pounds, and now I'm in the 260s now. And I just want to share some stories that people may have that are going through the same things that I went through. Yes, and I was that guy that would go along and when I was in the park or what have you, look at furniture that maybe I could sit on, that anybody else could sit on with no questions asked, you know. But I had to check those kind of things. I'm the one that you saw meandering down the aisle at the Walmart or local store, the dollar store or something like that, and you see him just walking and looking and well, maybe I can get this and get that, and arms full going to the register. And it's just when I started back in 2017, 2018, I was just really just trying to find answers to help me, you know. I went to a doctor's appointment and they told me, you know, that I would have to have surgery, and I just didn't want to do it that way. Everything was done that I did about losing the weight, and I've lost almost 400 pounds by the old-fashioned way of exercising and exercising and eating right, and go into the Y. I got help, and let me tell you, the first time I walked into class, it was just crazy because I opened the door and saw those people built and everything else. I said, what in the world am I doing in here? This is just crazy because, I mean, and, you know, Brandy and Ricky were the ones that helped me out with, and she had to modify everything because a lot of things I had to do sitting down because I couldn't do them standing up. I tried to get on the floor and it took 7 people to get me up, you know. I mean, I was just that massive of a person because I didn't have any strength in my legs to help get that much weight up, you know, and it was just crazy, you know. Going to the store, if I could go to the store and drive my car through the store and drive my car through checkout where I didn't have to get out to walk or whatever, that'd be fine with me because I was just I'd be out of breath doing anything. Any kind of energy was overwhelming for me, and like they have now that you can drive the car with no hands. I was doing that well in advance because I could drive the car with my stomach because I was just such a massive of a person that I was way out there. I could drive the truck with my stomach and eat a hamburger while I was doing it. That's how talented I was, you know, and didn't have no problem doing that. You know, I know they're doing the steering wheel with no hands and everything, but shoot, I'm a lot more advanced than that at that time. I mean, I could have no problem steering. It was very safe and everything when I was doing that. It's just, you know, that's things you do and you deal with whenever you're that massive of a person. Some people don't realize. If a person of that size, me, and I would stop on a trip or something like that at a gas station, and you'd put a couple items on the thing, and then the cashier would ask you, you know, is that all? Is that all you need? You know, knowing what she was trying to say or what he was trying to tell you, you know, and you would just let it roll off your back. It was easy to do it like that, you know. Walking in between 2 cars at the parking lot. I'm the one that I got almost stuck in between 2 parked cars. Now, how do you do that? I don't know how in the world a person gets stuck in between 2 cars, but I've done that before. You know, getting stuck and say, "Oh Lord, back up, can't go through there." You know, and there's sometimes now that, you know, being as smaller size I am, your mindset's still back in there. But the thing I want to do with these videos is let you know that you know you can't quit. You got to keep rolling. You're going to have people out there that's going to say, you can't do this, or you won't do this, but that's not what you do. You just keep on pushing and keep on pushing. I mean, when I first started, I could only do a couple minutes on the treadmill, and and I'd be out of breath, but I kept on pushing, and that's what you have to do. You just keep on and keep on. That's what we do, going to buy clothes. Now I'm in a XL. I was in a 7-8X. They thought they got the fly tent maker in to help me get clothes to clothe me. I mean, and everything was an obstacle in life. If you went to somebody's house or whatever, and I quit going to people's houses because of I was worried about I'd hurt their furniture or whatever. So you become to where you stay on your own island, and and these things are really true about folks that are on a larger scale. You don't really want to go out to eat because you hear those little echoes in the background of the people talking, and if you go into a buffet, oh, he's going to eat the whole buffet, or uh, you know, we're not going to have enough food for him. And I've been there at the restaurant where managers have come out and looked at me, while I was eating. Uh, and you people watching you and people looking at you, and they're talking amongst themselves, and you feel the eyes watching you when you're walking down the aisle because it's like my ankles. My ankles were outside of my shoes, things like that. My legs were massive, and I knew that, but I just tried to live life, and people are just people can be just damn right mean, the way they make talk about you or things like that. It's just it's crazy, but you got to keep trying. If you hear my voice and you're working on something or whatever, don't let people tell you that you cannot do this, because you can. I'm a true testimony of that. I shouldn't be here today, but the good Lord saw favor in me, and He's put people in my path that's helped me. And He'll do the same for you. And I'm not getting on a religious tangent or anything like that, but a lot of prayer went into me. It takes a village. There's no doubt about that. It takes a village, and I would always find the easy way out. If I dropped something, most of the time I'd leave it on the ground where I didn't have to bend over, because when I'd bend over, I'd lose my breath, just things like that. And I just want to share a little bit of me and just try to see how it all works out, and I hope it helps somebody out there that gives. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. I'll put something on TikTok. It's just I just want to let you know that you're not alone out there. That's the big thing. I felt alone. I felt hopeless, but now I know, looking back, I wasn't alone. I had a lot of support, and that helped so much. But you can do it. Don't let people tell you you can't do it. You just can't let them stop you. They can't take your happiness. You have to stay happy, stay upbeat, and just keep moving. That's the thing that I had to learn, that I'm living for me. And I really think it's going to help with these videos, getting the word out to people. And if it helps just one person, then I've done what I'm supposed to do. I just think it's where I've come from, being in a size 74 suit. Now I'm in I think it's probably 48 suit, 50 suit. And just the victories that I have had, being able to sit in the car without the steering wheel in my stomach, sitting in the booth at a restaurant, not being able to do that, and now I can sit in the booth. Those are victories for me. Those are milestones. It's just a wonderful feeling when you go and you can just slide into a booth, when before you had to push yourself and slide and tug and everything else with yourself. I was the guy that was sitting in the corner that the shirt was just big enough, and where the button was pulled, and if I'd have lost the button, Lord have mercy, I mean, I don't know what would have happened to a person, and having a coat where it's just tight on you, where you just couldn't button it because you just didn't want to be so uncomfortable, sitting and standing or going upstairs. I mean, shoot, I'd find a reason not to go upstairs and everything. That's just the way it was. But I'm gonna do some more videos, but I just want to add to what I've already done on YouTube, and I'll keep posting videos as I see fit, and just want to give somebody inspiration that you can do it. I did it, didn't think I could do it, but I just kept pushing, and I didn't listen to the naysayers, because you're gonna have those naysayers. People say, well, you can't do it, you can't do it, but you can do it. I'm doing it, done it, and I understand what you're feeling, or just thinking, well, I'd sit there and sometimes find comfort in food, and it's just there's a better way, but somebody sees this, so well, I understand, and I do, because I've been there. There's so many obstacles that a larger person faces that smaller people just don't understand, and but I'm gonna keep putting these videos out, and we'll go from there. Thank you for your time. I hope you liked it.